Hi, my name is Luca. For this video I'm going to talk about a soft pellet food that I use for feeding these fish. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell to receive notifications on this channel. Stay tuned. So today I'm going to talk about this food here, Jamma Nutra pellets, FW. This is an advanced nutritionally complete food pellets with added algae and natural color enhancers, suitable for all omnivores and herbivore tropical freshwater fish. It's a 120 gram tub. I paid $9.84 for this, which is £7.99. Now, the reason why I had initially started buying this food is because I needed a food that I would be able to encourage the fish to eat. So when I saw this tub in my LFS, I read here on it that it says sensory attractants encouraging feeding. So it encourages the fish to feed, or at the least that's what my understanding of it was. So I bought it and I started to feed the fish with them, and as soon as I put the first few pellets in, fish just started going for it. Naturally, as fish do when you introduce a new food, they tend to pick it up and then spit it back out because they're not sure about the flavor or the taste, perhaps even the texture. However, they did that a few times, but they kept on going back for it, and then they ate it. So they accepted the food. So I've been using this food, give or take, 1 year now. This is the food that I had said to you, when I put it in, it makes such a mess and you always get particles floating around. Now, why did I say that I absolutely love this food? I keep pike cichlids, and pike cichlids are carnivores. But this is for, I nearly dropped the tub there. But this is for omnivores and herbivores. Because it says omnivores, I thought, let me see if the pike cichlids will accept this, because omnivores will accept both, really, veg and meaty based foods. So I started to feed the pike cichlids this food, and all was good. That they ate the pellets and they love it. Why am I even more thrilled with this food? I mean, I am absolutely chuffed with this food, is because now I am able to feed my pike cichlids with cichlid Veggie Flakes. That's right, Veggie Flakes. I have managed to get the pike cichlids to acquire a taste for veggie based foods. Now they eat anything I put into the tank. They eat this stuff, they eat brine flakes, they eat Veggie Flakes, anything I put in. Hikari cichlids, Veggie Flakes, anything I put in, they will eat. They're not fussy at all. In fact, now they're even faster to get to the food than even my African cichlids. That's how much they love the food. This food is fantastic. So without no further ado, I'm going to bring the camera closer, drop some pellets into the tank here, so you can see how the pellets breaks up and you get particles floating around, and that can be like that even till the next day. I mean, this stuff really makes a mess, but it's good. It's good to encourage a fish to eat. So as you have seen, I have dropped in the pellets, and now you can see that my Geophagus is eating the food. The African cichlids too have picked up the food. They're now chewing that in their mouths before swallowing them and before digesting them. Now, the good thing is too about this food here is good for your bottom dwellers such as plex and loaches, even catfish. Actually, the pleco was coming out there, but I think it's kind of taking a little retreat because of the male Geophagus, or as I would pronounce it, Galapagos. Anyway, yep. So you may be able to see the particles floating around. That's coming from these soft pellets. Now this can be, like I said, a day. It can sometimes last 2 days. So of course, if you're going to use a lot of this food, better to do more frequent water changes. I do a water change in this aquarium here once a week. I siphon out 80%, sometimes 90% of the water, as well as vacuuming the bottom. There is no substrate in here, but I do vacuum to pick up all the organic matter and all that organic waste. Here is the placard just coming out, going for the food. I think it's actually already taking some. Anyway, this is how this food makes such a mess. Now I will add in some Cichlid Veggie Flakes by Ocean Nutrition to feed these pike cichlids. In here there are also the rainbow fish, of course, you know about the pink convict cichlids. I've got 3 Nicaragua cichlids, but watch this. Us Veggie Flakes put in, and there you go. The pike cichlids are going straight for Veggie Flakes. Before they would not accept anything else other than prawns. And thanks to this food formula, Jamma Nutra pellets, I am now able to feed them basically anything. They now have a well varied diet. I feed them prawns, I feed them meat pellets, which is really this King Cichlid Gold. I mean, I cannot be more pleased with the quality of this Jamma food. Of course, it's low in protein, but you can use other food formulas to ensure that you're giving the fish the protein that they require. So you have seen how I have managed to change the taste buds of the pike cichlids. They now eat Veggie Flakes. amazing. Of course, like I said, I do still feed them prawns, meat pellets or meat flakes like brine shrimp and other food formulas that they obviously need for their diet or to meet their dietary requirements. I will read a bit about this here. So it says here, nutritionally balanced soft sinking pellets, cold extruded to ensure no loss of nutritional value, added color enhancers, and a specially formulated mix of algae, easily digestible, 100% nutritional ingredients, sensory attractants, encouraging feeding, suitable for everyday feeding of omnivores and herbivores, tropical freshwater fish. This soft pre-mixed sinking pellets for easy feeding and low waste, 100% neutral, easily digestible, cold extrude to ensure no loss of natural value, contains naturally occurring sensory attractants to encourage feeding, added algae and color enhancers, suitable for everyday feeding of all omnivores, tropical freshwater fish, as I have just read, specially formulated with low protein levels and higher algae and vegetable levels to meet the needs of herbivores, freshwater fish such as green cichlids, plex, and catfish. Use as frequently as required, ensuring full consumption and no waste. Always monitor water quality and do not overfeed. Use a range of JAMA foods to provide a varied diet and maintain your fish in optimum condition. So, if you've enjoyed watching this video, hit the like button. Alternatively, you may hit the dislike button. However, if you do, please leave an explanation down below. That way I may gain an understanding of what you would like to see from me. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a nice day. Bye.